Morning, everybody in algebra. So today we are doing another day of scatter plots and how you can use data to predict an event. Okay? Okay, it says the table shows the depth of a river, X. So the X is the depth of river, X, months. So X is months. Months after a monsoon season ends. So after the season ended, they're taking data on months. So 0 month is the very first time before, right when the monsoon season ends. It says make a scatter plot of the data and draw a line of fit. We call it either a trend line or a line of best fit. And then we're going to write the equation of that line. And then we're going to interpret what the slope mean and what the y-intercept represents. And then predict the depth in month 9. So note, it only goes to month 8. That's why we're going to predict. Okay, so here is a scatter plot of the data. This is the same data now already plotted for you. Okay, so this is month 0 on the bottom, that's X, and the depth of the river in feet. So it starts really high, 20 feet right after monsoon season ends. Then month 8 was the last one. That's 8 months after. As you can see, the river height goes down, or in feet. Okay, so step 1, we take all of these points, X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, and we plot them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and 0's 9. Okay, so we have 9 points plotted. Do you see it's a negative relationship because the slope is going downward? So the goal is to draw a line that is so close to the data point to try and have as many points above it and below it. You want it should really be an average. You might have some points that are way above or way below. Those are your outliners. But we want to have a line that represents the average, not just any line with the same number of points above or below, but the average. Okay, so we plotted the points, drew the line. Do you see that the line passes through these 2 ordered pairs right here? These are the ones, the 2 points the line actually goes through. Okay, since the line goes through that, that's the equation of the line I'm going to find. I want to find the equation of the line through those 2 points. And that will be our line of best fit. Okay, so to find the slope, we just do the rise over the run. So 10 minus 8, or 8 minus 10, 6 minus 5. So our slope is -2 in its most simplest form. Okay, now because the line crosses the y-axis at 0, 20, right here, we know that is the y-intercept. Okay, so what is the y-intercept? It is 20, or the ordered pair 0, 20. So the equation of the line in slope-intercept form is y equals -2x, that -2 is the slope, plus 20. That's the y-intercept. Okay, that's the goal today. Okay, now, there's my equation, highlighted in blue, an equation of the line. The slope is -2 and the y-intercept is 20. This means that the depth of the river is how many feet at the end of the monsoon season, where it started. It started at 20 feet. Okay, and it decreases. That's what my slope represents. The water goes down about 2 feet every month. That's what my slope represents. 2 over 1 means -2 down 2 every 1 month. To predict the depth in month 9, we take a 9, and because we're talking in month 9, and 9 months are X, we want to put 9 in for X. And that means I get a 2. So the depth of the river in month 9 should be about 2 feet. Okay? So that's predicting, but you have to know that months are X, so I put that 9 in for X. Okay, so now we're going to take this line and we're going to draw the line of best fit for this one. So you're going to click and drag like we have done. Okay, sorry. Okay, so you're just going to maneuver. Oops, sorry. Trying to get it. Okay, and the whole idea is I've seen some people go, well, this is good. There's about as many points above or below. That's not in a line of the, that's not the average. Because isn't this, about how many are, no, we want to get the one that hits some possibly, but is as close to as many points as possible. So maybe something like this. And we're going to extend it. Okay. Maybe move it down a little. Okay, something like that. Okay, so after I do that, I find 2 points. So for example, this point looks like it is 213. See, it's going here. And this point here is 49. See how it's going this way. Okay, so now I'm going to start by finding the slope between 213 and 49. So I start by finding slope. 9 minus 13 over 4 minus 2. Y minus y over x minus x. So this is a negative 4 over 2. That becomes negative 2 over 1, or just negative 2. And then I pick one of the points, because I can't exactly tell where that's crossing the y-axis. So I'm going to put it in point slope form. Point slope. And why don't I use whichever point I want? We can use this point and this line and that slope. So it's y minus 13 equals the slope x minus a negative 2. Nope, positive 2 actually, because that's my point there. This is x1 and y1. Okay, now we're going to distribute. Y minus 13 equals negative 2x plus 4. Then I'm going to add 13. And I get y equals negative 2x plus 17. This is my equation. We've done that before. The goal is here is you got to find 2 points that the line crosses through first. Okay, so that's the equation of the line of best fit. And does it actually hit around 17 here? Is this around 17? Yes, it is. So it makes sense. It's good. Okay, next, y equals negative 2x plus 17. Okay, now I would do the same thing. So I'm just going to move it around. And again, this isn't, I would almost say something like this might be a better one. This top point here, this point here is almost an outlier. So I'm just going to kind of ignore that and see if I can hit the rest of them. So now there's my line about, and all I want to do is predict week 9. So I go up to week 9, and then I go over. And can I make a prediction? Sure, I would say it's about 11.5. So million. So it's So on week 9, the sales is. So halfway through this would be 11, week 11. So I would say 11.5 would be my Y, and that means millions of dollars. So 11.5 million dollars. That's my estimate just based off of my line of fit. So I'm just saying at week 9, I go up and over after I drew the line of best fit. Okay. I could find the equation doing the same thing and then plug in a 9 if I wanted as well. It all depends. Okay. So Sometimes it'll just say predict it from the equation. Okay, this is if I didn't say write an equation. If I said write an equation, I would have to find 2 points. So for example, this would be maybe 2, 2.5. And this one is 7, maybe, 8.5. So if I want to do this, if I want to pick 2 points it goes through, I did 2, 2.5 and 7, 8.5. Okay, because I'm just going, it's over here and it's over here about. So it's a little less than halfway for both of those. And then I would find my slope, 8.5 minus 2.5, y minus y over x minus x. So this is 6 over 5, and it's not reducible. And then I would pick either point. If I use the first point, y minus my y equals my slope, x minus my x. And I now distribute, and you should have a calculator, okay? So this is saying y minus 2.5 equals 6 over 5x minus, so if I do 6 over 5 times 2, I get 2.4. Michael, leave it as a decimal. And then I'm going to add 2.5. Okay, and it's y equals 6 over 5x plus 0.1. So that's my equation of the line. Now let's see how close I was. I'm going to use 9 for x, and I'm going to do it up here. So I'm going to take this equation, and I'm going to say y equals 6 over 5 times 9 plus 0.1. Whoops, there's my dot, not there. Okay, so if I do 6 over 5 times 9 plus 0.1, I got 10.9. I was a little off. I was thinking it was closer to 11.5, but based off of my equation, what does that mean? Based off of this equation, it gave me 10.9. So based off of my equation, it's $10.9 million. But if I just based it off of my line of eyeballing it, I would say it was probably closer to 11. But if it says write the equation of the line like it does on the top, you have to find the equation first. Okay, you should have a worksheet and try that out already, hopefully. Check it with the key in Schoology, and please do your formative. Have a great day, and let me know if you have any questions before the quarter ends in a few days.